Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the draws for the EuroCup Women and Euroleague Women season 2023-24. My name is Ljubomir Mandić, Head of Competitions for FIBA Europe, and I will be guiding you through these draws today, which mark the start of the international journey for almost 60 clubs and surely will culminate in some exciting finals and Final Four in April next year. Before we get into the draws, I would like to invite on stage for a few welcome words the FIBA Executive Director Europe, Mr. Kamil Novak.
So good morning. First of course, all of you who came here to Munich, also maybe some those being online. We will start very soon the new season. Before we go to the draw, maybe it's a good time to analyze and summarize the season 2022-23. I would start here with the EuroCup Women, where we had not only but extremely exciting finals, it was pleasure to see first of all the sold-out arena in Lyon, to see also the great attendance in Turkey, in Istanbul, and I think also the playoffs were very exciting. And yes, there were some clubs where we saw clearly the potential to play even the EuroLeague Women. But it has been like this always. Every year we had some really great clubs in the EuroCup competition, and I think now. And I would like to mention the change which we decided to make was to play the EuroCup Women as a pan-European competition. I think it was about the time, of course, and you know very well that the pan-European system is having also an impact on the qualification for the EuroLeague Women, which before was the case that we had to separate and divide the clubs into two zones. So this would all simplify, also not only for the clubs but also for the fans. It will all simplify the system, and we believe that this will also help to improve the competition. Now for the EuroLeague Women, we had a great Final Four in Prague. It was the first time that we improved the competition also with some, I would call it non-court activities, with the gala dinner, with the award ceremony. Many of you were present in Prague, and at least the feedback we received from the players, they were happy. It was also interesting to see the players made up nice dresses. And I think it's really something what they deserve, that this is not only on the court, but there are also some activity off the court and they can present themselves. So this is something we want to continue in. It's not a secret that such activities are always connected to money, so this is what we decided to support, and we of course we increased the budget for these activities. We will continue with that. We also have some further plans, but this is something we will maybe discuss more in more detail later when we have the EuroLeague Women General Assembly. So we all hope and we are looking all forward to having a great season in both EuroCup and the EuroLeague Women. I wish you not only good luck for the draw, I also wish you good luck for signing the players and coaches. I wish you good luck for the preparation and of course no injuries. Thank you very much, and I'm passing back to Mr. Mandić to execute the draw. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Novak. We have the draws today split in 4 parts, but they will be one after the other. We will start with the draw for the EuroLeague Women qualifiers, because this draw impacts both regular seasons. The winners will go to EuroLeague Women regular season, the losers to EuroCup Women regular season. Then we will continue with the EuroCup Women qualifiers, then the EuroCup Women regular season, and at the end, the EuroLeague Women regular season. A few words before we start. For the Euroleague Women qualifiers, we have a total of 19 clubs that have registered for Euroleague Women. That means with a regular season of 16, we will play 3 pairings of home and away games to reduce the regular season field to 16, and the 3 losing teams will go to the EuroCup Women regular season. But before we get into this, obviously we need help to conduct the draw. So first I will ask on stage a colleague from the competitions department of FIBA Europe, Mr. Sinan Taze. And it is a very special pleasure to announce our draw guest today, former Polish international, Euroleague Women champion and EuroCup Women champion, Mrs. Ewelina Kobrin. Before we start with the draw for the Euroleague Women qualifiers, let's get into the mood by looking at some of the top plays from the last season of Euroleague Women.
Floor, Conde now. Oh, beautiful passing. Absolutely beautiful slick team offense. Time for free throws. There's the beautiful, quick pass. Can Praha start to build some momentum? Vukasavljevic inside. Oh, block number 4 for Elizabeth Williams, the nastiest.
Greg needs to stay in the game right now.
Stewart looking to back away to the basket. Little shake. Oh, throws it up. Oh my goodness me.
What a shot.
Brianna Stewart. Look at this play. How much pressure can she take? The double team even came across. Conde now hands it off to Thomas. Oblak 3. Not this time. Thomas just a little slow getting it to her, but she grabs the rebound and is swatted again. Real rim protection from Williams. Hayes the other way. Oh, wow.
How she does that?
That is unreal ability from Tiffany Hayes. 5.1 seconds left. Howard to Satana. Back to Howard. It's stolen away by Vukasavljevic.
Oh.
No foul call. Sventolator. Oh! Here's the 3. The unlikeliest of heroes has given Skio the bronze medal. Here's the play. Howard loses it. Vukasavljevic picks it up. Barrels into Maybury. Praha were expecting a call, but...
Okay, I think we're ready to go now. We will start with the Euroleague Women qualifiers as mentioned. Here the 6 clubs have been split into 3 seeded clubs and 3 non-seeded clubs. The seeded clubs are DVTK from Hungary, Polkowice from Poland and Riga from Latvia. These seeded clubs will play the return leg of the home and away series at home. And the non-seeded clubs, we have Beşiktaş from Turkey, Sepsi from Romania, and the London Lions from Great Britain. So we will always draw 1 seeded club to play against a non-seeded club. Let's start with the first seeded club. DVTK Hunter Miskolc from Hungary. The London Lions. TTT Riga. Against ACC Sepsi from Romania. And BC Polkowice. Beşiktaş from Istanbul, Turkey. So this concludes the draw for the Euroleague Women qualifiers. DVTK against the London Lions, Riga against Sepsi, and Polkovice against Besiktas. We'll need a few moments until we export the relevant results in the draw software to the regular season of both competitions. And we will then move on for the draw of the EuroCup Women qualifiers. But before we do so, let's also get in the mood here by watching some of the highlights of the EuroCup Women season 22-23.
What else does she have up her sleeve right now? Unbelievable. Stolen away. Gabby Williams. Dietrich out of the races. Throws the lob. Johannes in full flow. Asvel starting to regain control of this game. Now shaping up against Chateau. Again, the double's got to come across. Johannes is trying to help, but it's a almost instant replay of the last score from Smalls. This time she decides to go to the reverse. Goes to the right-hand side of the bucket. Johannes now to Almond. Almond, little step, hands it off. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. A full flowing offense. Finished by Williams.
Okay, we are now ready to continue, and we'll continue with the EuroCup Women. First, a few words before we start. 48 clubs have registered for the ECW season. Additionally, we will get the 3 losers of the ELW qualifiers, making it a total of 51 clubs to participate. That means, in order to reduce to a regular season of 48, like before, we will play 3 qualifiers on home and away basis. Again, these 6 teams have been split into 3 seeded clubs and 3 non-seeded clubs that will be drawn against each other. Excuse me. The seeded clubs, Eleftheria Moscatu from Greece, Ružomberok from Slovakia, and Sportiva from Portugal. And the non-seeded clubs are Antalya Basketball from Turkey, Cluj-Napoca from Romania, and Ostrava from Czech Republic. We're ready to go with the first seeded club. Ružomberok. Against Ostrava. At least very close. Sportiva Azores Hotels from Portugal. Antalya Basketball from Turkey. Eleftheria Moscatu from Greece. Cluj-Napoca from Romania. So a quick summary again of the 3 pairings in EuroCup Women qualifiers. Ružomberok against Ostrava, Sportiva against Antalya, and Eleftheria Moscatu against Cluj-Napoca. Again, we'll take a few moments for the results to be exported in the software to the regular season, and then we will start with the draw for the regular season. In the meantime, some more highlights of the EuroCup Women season 22-23.
Double team. Johannes, 3 goes up under massive amounts of pressure. Marine Johannes with another 3. What a game from Johannes. Look at this. Oh, beautiful footwork, my goodness. That is textbook basketball. Corner, back to Johannes, doesn't take the three, steps inside, behind the back, showboating Dietrich for three. Oh my goodness, stick it on the highlight reel. Marine Johannes, look at this play, behind the back. Keep the door open to keep the second leg alive. Quevedo drives inside, McCowan just swats it back. That is rim protection defined by McCowan. Look how hard she bats this one into the front row.
Okay, we're ready to go, and we'll move on to the EuroCup Women regular season. As mentioned by Mr. Novak earlier, this competition is now a pan-European competition from the start, meaning there is also no geographical conferences to be drawn as it was the case in the past years. 48 clubs simply split across 4 seeds to draw 12 groups of 4. Now, with this pan-European competition system, there is also a new restriction for the draw that was also wished for by many clubs that were participating in the past. We will now restrict that a maximum of 1 club from the same country can be in the same regular season group, so there cannot be multiple teams from the same country in the same group. The draw software will help us to highlight the next available group for the team that was drawn. We'll start with the first seed. In the first seed, we have the 3 losers of the Euroleague Women qualifiers that we have just drawn before, together with Girona from Spain, Bourges from France, last year's finalist Galatasaray, Venezia from Italy, Sexart from Hungary, Lat Montpellier from France, Flamcarolo Basket from France, Rambla from Israel, and Fribourg from Switzerland. We'll start with the first team from seed 1. Flamcarolo Basket into Group A. Spar Girona from Spain into Group B. Galatasaray into Group C. PLMA, Lat Montpellier from France into Group D. Loser Euroleague Women qualifier between Polkowice and Besiktas into Group E. Loser Euroleague qualifier 2 between Riga and Sepsi into Group F. Elitsur Landko Rambla from Israel into Group G. Tango Bourges Basket into Group H. Loser Euroleague Women qualifier 1 between DVTK and the London Lions into Group I. Umana Reyer Venezia goes into Group J. Atomium KSC Sexart from Hungary into Group K. And finally, BCF Elfig Fribourg from Switzerland into Group L. Okay, Now every group has at least one team. We move on to where it gets interesting. Seed 2, we have Gdynia from Poland, Olympiakos from Greece, Cadillaceu from Spain, Castus Brine from Belgium, Guernica from Spain, Gorzów from Poland, Mechelen from Belgium, Angers from France, Piast Pécs from Hungary, KP Brno from the Czech Republic, Namur from Belgium, and Estudiantes from Spain. Ready to go with the first team. Cadillaceu can go into Group A. Gorzów from Poland. Into Group B. UFAP 49, Angers, France, into Group C. Lointec Guernica Biscaya from Spain, into Group D. The Kangaroos Mechelen from Belgium, into Group E. Olympiakos from Greece, into Group F. Basket Namur Capital from Belgium, into Group G with Ramla. KP Brno from the Czech Republic, into Group H with Bourges. NKA Universitas Pécs, and because there's already potentially a Hungarian team in Group I, they will be moved to the next available group, which is Group J. Castus Brine from Belgium, they go into Group I. Movistar Estudiantes from Spain, into Group K. And Arka Gdynia from Poland into Group L. That concludes Seed 2. We move over to Seed 3, where we have the following teams. Roche-Vendée from France, Jabini Brno from Czech Republic, Kayseri from Turkey, Sassari from Italy, Panathinaikos from Greece, Piestani from Slovakia, Benfica from Portugal, Kibirkštis from Lithuania, Grengewald from Luxembourg, Kelten from Germany, Bursa from Turkey, and Ramat Hasharon from Israel. Again, the country restriction also applies to Seed 3, and teams will be moved to the next available group in case there is a clash. Let's start with the first team from Seed 3. Jabini Brno in Group A. Pištanski Čajki from Slovakia in Group B. Kibirkštis from Lithuania goes into Group C with Galatasaray and Angers. Ramat Hasharon from Israel into Group D with Lat Montpellier and Guernica. Kayseri from Turkey cannot go into Group E because of potentially a Turkish team already there, so will therefore go into Group F. Panathinaikos will go into Group E. Benfica from Portugal into Group G. BBC Grengewald from Luxembourg into Group H. The Rutronic Stars Keltern from Germany into Group I. Dinamo Sassari from Italy cannot go into Group J because of the Italian team already there with Venice, will therefore be moved to Group K. Bursa from Turkey will go into Group J. And finally, Roche-Vendée from France into Group L. Getting to the end, we will now move to Seed 4, where we have the following clubs. Banska Bystrica from Slovakia, Dideleng from Luxembourg, Ragusa from Croatia, Emlak Konut from Turkey, Chomutov from the Czech Republic, Zagłębie Sosnowiec from Poland, Constanza from Romania, the Caledonia Gladiators from Great Britain, Gdesa Barreiro from Portugal, and the winners of the 3 qualifiers pairings that we have drawn before. They will appear on the paper with the numbers 1, 2, and 3 in the order that you see them. And the country restrictions still apply also for Seed 4, so we're ready to go with the first team. Winner qualifier 3, which is Eleftheria Mosca 2 and Cluj-Napoca, can go into Group A. Dideleng from Luxembourg into Group B. Constanza from Romania into Group C. Zagłębie Sosnowiec from Poland into Group D. Slavia Banska Bystrica from Slovakia into Group E. Winner of EuroCup Women Qualifier 1 between Ružomberok and Ostrava into Group F. The Caledonia Gladiators from Great Britain into Group G. Winner of EuroCup Women Qualifier 2 between Sportiva and Antalya into Group H. Gdesa Barreiro from Portugal into Group I. Ragusa from Dubrovnik in Croatia into Group J. That leaves us with Chomutov from the Czech Republic for Group K. And last but not least, Emla Konut from Turkey into Group L. This concludes the draw of the teams into the different groups for EuroCup Women regular season. We will now draw the numbers 1 to 4 to determine the order of the games. And we will start with the first number. Number 2. Followed by number 4. Number 1. And number 3. This concludes the draw for the EuroCup Women regular season. I will quickly summarize all of the groups one more time. We have in Group A, Žabini Brno, Karolo Basket, the winner between Eleftheria and Cluj-Napoca, as well as Kadila Seu. Group B with Piešťany, Girona, Dideleng, and Gorzhov. Group C with Kibirkštis, Galatasaray, Constanța, and Angers. Group D with Ramat Hasharon, Lat Montpellier, Zagłębie Sosnowiec, and Guernica. Group E with Panathinaikos, the loser of the Euroleague Women qualifier, Polkowice Besiktas, Banska Bystrica and Mechelen. Group F with Kayseri, the loser of the Euroleague Women qualifier between Riga and Sepsi, and the winner of the qualifier, Ružomberok Ostrava, as well as Olympiakos. Group G with Benfica, Ramla, Caledonia, and Namur. Group H, Grengewald Burj, the winner of Sportiva Antalya and KP Brno. Group I with Keltan, DVTK Miskolc London loser, Gdesa and Braine. Group J with Bursa, Venezia, Ragusa and Peć. Group K with Sassari, Sexart, Chomutov and Estudiantes. And Group L with Rochemondé, Fribourg, Emla Konut and Gdynia. Stay with us for a few moments until we prepare the draw for the Euroleague Women regular season. And in the meantime, we have a special treat for you. It is a mini movie from last season's EuroLeague Women Final Four.
I see the players, how they are living, and for me, I told in the press conference, I'm very proud of them. I hope they enjoy. But I hope from our first practice they understand that we are here to compete.
Get it inside to Williams. That pass was millimetre perfect. Thomas. Oh, that is just bully basketball of its finest.
My vision is that I'm holding up a trophy because everyone should go in with confidence. If you think you're going to lose, you're not going to play. So
once again, a Fenerbahce transition. This time it's swoop for two.
We're playing for each other. We want the best for each other. We're having fun while doing it. In those hard times, looking at each other's eyes, like I want the best for you and I want you to win.
Great. Look how pumped Gray is.
We knew that Final Four was our goal. So, of course, I'm going to enjoy every moment and try to put the best performance possible.
What a way to close out the EuroLeague Women's season for both these teams. 5.1 seconds left. Howard to Satana. Back to Howard. It's stolen away by Vuka Savljevic. No foul call. Svenča Later! is the three! The unlikeliest of heroes has given Skio the bronze medal! My goodness me! What a way to close out this competition for Skio! Brianna Stewart just drains another three and a wry smile. She's feeling it tonight. She's making that record almost unbeatable right now. She's up to 35 points. They're going to play it out the final 3 seconds. What a moment for Fenerbahce basketball. It's all over. Redemption is complete. Fenerbahce have won it all. Absolutely phenomenal from start to finish. An absolutely storybook season.
We're almost ready to continue. And here we go. So, we're moving on to the draw for the EuroLeague Women regular season. And as always, we have 16 clubs that will participate in the regular season. These 16 clubs have been split across 8 seeds of 2 teams. For the EuroLeague Women, we have the same draw restrictions in place that we had in the last years. I will explain them shortly before we start. There are certain countries that can be represented by 3 clubs. So each group can maximum have 2 clubs from the same country for those countries that can have up to 3. Then, in each group, there can be a maximum of 2 countries with 2 clubs. As an example, we cannot have in the same group 2 Turkish, 2 French, and 2 Spanish. So only 2 countries with 2 clubs in each group. And lastly, for those countries that have 2 clubs, those 2 clubs will be placed in separate groups. Quite complicated. Thank God we have the draw software that will help us to move the teams in the correct way and highlight the available group for that club. Let's start with seed 1 with the defending champion Fenerbahce and Perfumerias Avenida in seed 1. Fenerbahce goes into group A. And Perfumerias Avenida into group B. In seed 2, we have 2 participants of last year's Final Four with Familia Schio and Prague. Beretta Familia Schio will go into group A. And USK Prague into Group B. In seed 3, another participant of last year's Final Four, Cukurova Basketball Mersin, together with Valencia from Spain. Valencia can go into Group A. And Cukurova Basketball into Group B. In seed 4, we have the reigning EuroCup Women champion Asvel from Lyon, as well as Villeneuve d'Ascq, also from France. LDLC Asvel Féminin from Lyon into Group A. And Villeneuve d'Ascq Lille Métropole in Group B. Let's take a quick look at how the groups look so far. In Group A, Fenerbahce, Schio, Valencia, and Asvel Lyon. In Group B, Perfumerias Avenida, Prague, Cukurova, and Villeneuve d'Ascq. In seed 5, we have a French team with Basket Lond, as well as Polish champion Lublin. Lublin from Poland into Group A. And Basket-Land from France into Group B. In seed 6, we have Virtus Segafredo Bologna from Italy and Casa de Mon Zaragoza from Spain. Here is Italy is one of the countries that is represented by 2 clubs. Virtus will not be going into the group where Skio is, so the draw software will highlight accordingly. Casa de Mon Zaragoza will go into Group A. And Virtus Segafredo Bologna in Group B. In seed 7, we have Unigör from Hungary, as well as the winner of Euroleague Women Qualifier 1 with Miskolc and the London Lions. Winner Qualifier 1, Miskolc London, will go into Group A. And Unigör from Hungary into Group B. And finally, in seed 8, we have the remaining 2 winners of the qualifiers with the Riga Sepsi pairing, as well as Polkowice Besiktas. Qualifier 2 between Riga and Sepsi will go in Group A. And winner of Qualifier 3, Polkowice Besiktas, into Group B. Well done, Evelina. No restriction needed. Before we conclude the draw with the numbers, we have a bit of a special case for the competition numbers this season. And I will explain briefly before we draw the numbers. Because the qualifiers end very shortly before the start of the regular season, and there is no free week in between, we will assign to the seeds that have the qualifiers in them a number that starts the regular season with an away game. That is logistically easier for everybody involved. We will start by drawing a number for seed 8 and then for seed 7. And the only available numbers for seed 8 and seed 7 are those numbers that have an away game to begin with, which is 1, 3, 5, and 7. After we have drawn numbers for seed 8 and for seed 7, we will move the 2 balls that are left in that pot into the last pot where the other numbers are, and we will continue to draw the other numbers for seeds 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in that order. You will see it when we get there. We'll start with the first number for seed 8. That's number 5. Now a number for seed 7. This is number 3. Now we will move the 2 balls into the last pot together with all the remaining numbers for the other seeds, and we'll now continue drawing a number for seed 6. That's number 4. Number 7. Number 6. Number 1. Number 2. And finally, number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the draw for the EuroLeague Women regular season. Let me quickly summarize one more time the groups. In Group A, Fenerbahce, Skio, Valencia, Asvel Lyon, Lublin, Zaragoza, the winner of Miskolc London, and the winner of Riga Sepsi. In Group B, Avenida, Prague, Čukurova, Villeneuve d'Ascq, Basket Lond, Virtus Bologna, Győr, and the winner of Polkowice, Besiktas. I want to thank very much to Evelina and to Sinan for their help today. And this concludes this morning's draw ceremony. I want to wish all of the participating teams the best of luck in the competition, and hopefully see you in one of the arenas once action starts on 20th of September this year. Thank you very much.